So my name is Efrat Wolfson and I've been living and working in Mullumbimby for the last 7 years or so.
My name's Andrew Cameron, local producer, small-scale farmer in the area. I do the local farmers markets every week. I sell produce into the local IGA and other stores.
Hi, my name's Jane Amelia Lemon. I'm the principal osteopath here at Lotus Centre in Mullumbimby. I have been living here in this community for 20 years.
Hi, my name is Val Ivashko. I have a business in Mullumbimby, Mullumbimby Herbals, which has been operating for over 20 years.
I'm Brian Grieberg, proprietor of Quality Solar and Plumbing. Been living in Mullumbimby for over 20 years.
I'm Maxine Shea, one of the founders of Hemp Collective, and we have our son going to school in Mullumbimby, as well as we have a business here.
Kelly from the Northern Rivers for Safe Technology team, and also the president of the Australasian Society of Building Biologists.
Hello, my name's Virginia Woods and I work in Mullumbimby as a psychologist.
My name is Greg McHale. I've been living in Mullumbimby for about 18 years. I'm a psychotherapist here. I work in Mullumbimby.
The Mullumbimby community has made it really clear that they're not in favour of 5G.
The community has not been any part of the consultation around this upgrade of the tower.
What I found out was that they were actually trying to install 5G under the cover of this COVID-19 lockdown, which I just felt really disrespectful to me and very underhand.
I think it's an insult to freedom and democracy to go ahead with something that's not been properly consulted with by the community.
I was kind of shocked to see that the 5G thing was going ahead. I did believe it was supposed to be stopped. I was happy about that. I think like a lot of people were.
It was a very interesting picture when we're rocking up to work, seeing unmarked vehicles coming in with no community process saying, hey, this is what we're doing when we're doing it, and it just happens to be when we're all not able to see.
I don't really see the need, why we need to take the risk on this added technology when there can't be potential harm from it. The community's fine the way it is. We don't need extra stuff. We just live simply.
So 5G, a concern with the Internet of Things, the IoT, is that we will have these wireless devices in our home, such as a fridge that will talk to the washing machine, that will talk to the rubbish bin, and even children's nappies. So they have actually already made nappies that will have microchips and antennas in them to let you know when the baby's nappy is full.
Why would you introduce something when it's unknown whether it's safe or not? And the actual benefits of having 5G in terms of Wi-Fi, it seems to be fairly dubious anyway, because 4G, as far as I know, and most people I know, works fine.
And what are the implications for health? So I already have a condition, a pituitary brain tumour, which actually lowers my immunity, so I have a compromised immunity already. But then how does it actually affect other people who may have something of similar nature, and what kind of symptomatic issues would that present?
I have been a migraine sufferer for many, many years and am very sensitive to electromagnetic energy. I turn off my Wi-Fi at night time. The big concern for me here is that we're actually frying our bodies.
So we're going to do a reading here now. And a lot of people do actually spend a lot of time in the near field to their modem because it is a silent and invisible pollutant. So unlike cigarette smoke, you don't actually know it's there. And you can hear that pulse, so the pulse is biologically damaging to the body. So now we'll turn the Wi-Fi off. There you go.
We don't actually know really the effects of 5G at this particular point. So to be rolling something out where we don't have good research seems to me very foolish.
The studies have not been conclusive enough for me, and I've done my research, so I do not consent.
The important thing to know with 5G is that we will be using 4G in conjunction with 5G. So we are actually increasing our exposure. And the issue with that is that once we upgrade this tower, we will require small cell antennas to be placed around our neighbourhoods. We should have a right to know where they're going to be placed before this rollout takes place. So if we have a small cell antenna placed on a street pole, bus stop, electricity pole out the front, the issue with that is we've got involuntary exposure to wireless radiation 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
counter to what the media is trying to portray us as, like these weird bunch of bored hippies. We're actually a lot of us have families and jobs and work, and we're just really concerned. This is a genuine concern for us around the health implications of the 5G on our families.
Seems like it's being shoved down our throats against our will, and Telstra, that's not a good thing.
I'd like to see Telstra and who's involved with the 5G spend more time giving us information and a chance to check the research before it goes ahead.
I also think that people have the right to know that hardwired connections are actually safer, faster and more reliable than wireless connections, and this is a known fact in the telecommunications industry.
You know, it's happened all through our history that corporations will do what they want regardless of what people think, and industry funded research is not reliable research. So I would like to see some real independent research done on this before anything gets rolled out.